Hello there and welcome back to the colony with Man of the Antz. We are once again playing the Gallery Part 2, Heart of the Emberstone. Now last time, towards the end of the last video, I did mention the fact that I'm still missing one of the tapes that our lovely sister Elsie's been leaving behind for us. I just love doing this. And a very helpful member of the colony called CapNG took to the comment section to point out that the tape was in the first place we saw Elsie, which makes sense because it was the first tape that we seem to be missing. And the first place we saw Elsie was in here. And they're gone. And if you're particularly eagle-eyed, you may notice that the tape is right here, look. Now, I'd like to say, because I walked through here at least twice, maybe 3 times, spent a fair bit of time in this little arena, because I do just love doing this to the bodies around. So I'm a little bit embarrassed to say that I managed to miss it. At least twice, if not more. But there it is. I'd like to say that it's because the tape blends into the yellow of the pillar a bit, but now that I actually get quite close to it, it's kind of a green rather than yellow, isn't it? So I can't really use that excuse even. So let's pop that in there.
Al, this is
fine.
amazing. When I was talking about getting off the island, I meant a beautiful city like Edmonton. This is not Earth.
Is Edmonton a beautiful city?
What? A wormhole? An Einstein-Rosencrantz bridge thing? This is awesome. Oh my god. What is that?
So yeah, I mean, justifiably quite excited about the idea of being on a different planet. I think that's fine. So we need to now, because last time we got our grasp, we talked to Sebastian, who is clearly the bad guy of all of the whole thing, and he told us we need to go back to the Tower of Cogs and go into his study, which is the room that we couldn't get into before, so it's got his hologram in, because we didn't have the grasp before. And there is the beast. I'm assuming, I don't think it's been patched, I'm assuming the same voice issue still affects the Oculus version of the game. I'm running Steam VR version still, just to be on the safe side. I don't want to risk it.
Where do you come from? Where's your home? Your home, you know, like a place where you feel safe.
Is that how you describe home?
One.
I don't know. Seems like a fairly poor description. Definition.
If you help me out, I'll get that crap off you and we'll figure out where you belong. And we'll both go home. Deal? Deal.
She only taught me yes and no, if I recall, and we're not even sure that he actually managed to respond to that particularly well, so when she says, "Where's your home?" I don't know what she's expecting in response to that. And there is the loading screen. When I first loaded up, I was on, obviously you can't see it because you just get a static screen, but I thought it was like a new Steam VR environment, because you're just floating in this wonderful kind of like sky, I guess. You can't see anything underneath you, it's just this kind of gradient grey, and there's a beautiful orange sun in front of you, there's some wonderful clouds out to the sides, there's a moon I can see over to my left, and behind me there's this giant ringed planet with a blue star poking out from behind it. It looks absolutely beautiful. There's another star above me with a couple more planets. 3 planets there, I think, around that star up there. So yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful scene, and I kind of wish it was a Steam VR environment now. So, right, here we are on the Tower of Cogs. There's the Whizcog. What was he called? William? Something like that, can't remember. And this is where we're going to go into, using our newfangled grasp, so... yes, easy as that. So, we're going to pull this lever, and then magical things are going to happen. You there. You there. You there. Pac-Man there. You there. You there. Pac-Man there. Yes. Yes. So here we are in...
That one-legged sycophant had the last crystal, and you let him down into the city?
No, not me.
We need that crystal to
Nothing to do with me, son.
engine. Now get down there and find him!
Alright, cool. So, I guess that's the next step. Hello, little Whizcog. Oh, you can't pick up his bits. That's a bit of a shame. No, you definitely can. Now, this thing survived. I don't know what the time scale is between Sebastian last being in here and us coming in here. Oh, there's some sort of brain as well. Wonderful. Which you also can't pick up. Cheap. Throw it to the floor. Missed opportunities. But that survived. Hello, knife. That survived particularly well for a biological specimen. Well, the knife doesn't work. It looks like it should bounce back and forward. And I'm going to guess we can't... No, you can't cut him up either. Bit of a shame. Bit of a shame. So, the Cog Village. Scour the village below. Hobbles has the last crystal. Okay, that is the mission then. Definitely got to go after Hobbles, the one-legged man. The last crystal. Key to open the Ember engine. Labouring a bit of a point here. What do we have here? That's going to be Hobbles, isn't it? Find Hobbles. Hide in below. Has the last crystal. When you mention the last crystal again, I don't know if I got the point. Retrieve by any means. So that's obviously Hobbles' fake leg. So there are a few books dotted around. So we will take a look at these before we do that machine over there. Notes on flow sparks. The solar engine borrows heavily from the technology that breathes life into the temple. My sister and her fools choose to praise the artifice, smother an ingenious technology hiding below its surface. So be it. Let my sister's followers stew in their ignorance. I will see through the lies and let the truth guide me. I have probed the oft-ignored areas of the temple and have scoured the required backup flow spark crystals for the solar engine. The crystals live within the Aquifer and the Reformer, the two machines in the temple we lean on the most. Soon the temple's life-giving machines will become a sacrifice to our cause. That seems like a really bad idea. It is a dangerous game I play. Most of the mob lives on the razor's edge of starvation. Would I take away our ability to regenerate food and water? Would I bet the security of some to build a better future for all? Yes, I would take everything. I demand a seat at the table of destiny. I mean, that is one of the most selfish things I think I've ever read. Jesus Christ, dude. She will fall. We will have one shot at usurping my sister. Once she becomes aware of an imminent threat, she has incredible powers at her disposal to protect herself. We require the element of surprise and the naivety of my sister to successfully gain control of the temple and open that engine. It is paramount that we keep our plans a secret. While the tower remains an open exchange of ideas, I have strict prerequisites for those I trust. Only those that prove their resolve are privy to the inner sanctum of my study, the true nerve centre of the Tower of Cogs. The last thing we need is for my sister to seal up the temple and starve us out. We are also keenly aware that at any time my sister might command her beast to stomp us into oblivion. Those threats are quite real. My only hope is that if Sarah were to learn of our plans, she would lack the fortitude to stop us. Oh, I did come back. I was wondering if that little glowing ball would make its way back. So the last book. 2 pages. Interesting. Notes on crystals. We require the 3 ember crystals to unlock the engine and finally expose the source of my sister's power. The purple crystal is kept near the ember harp, always ready to serve the needs of the people. It is rarely guarded and we can take it at any time. The blue crystal will prove to be more tricky. This crystal is stored in the royal viewing balcony in the pit and will take some effort to procure. I must disengage the royal locks on the lift reticule. What a view she had up there, while I fought for my life. I will take it in and think back on the promise that I made. Okay, so I think that's everything in here, apart from obviously the machine that's behind me. Don't think there's anything else we need to worry about. Nope. So I don't really know why Sebastian told us to come in here. All he really needed to say was, go get Hobbles. Go get Hobbles. Oh, blimey. Lots of squares. Triangle. 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 Square. Oh, circles. Circle. Okay. Oh, God. Immediately failed. Immediately failed. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, you bloody bugger. You bloody bugger. Oh, Christ. Ah, oh, bastard. Bastard. Alright. Missed another one. Oh, come on now. Whew. This time. Oh, maybe not this time. Jesus, that was a very bad start. Oh, I missed that one again. Whew. There we go. Ding. I was half expecting it to just fire a shot or something. Ah, I see what that is. I see what that is. And we noticed this in the second video, I think it was. The cog that's missing from the machine in here. You can just walk through that door.
Oh, she's too smart to give us the power we need. We'll have to build a power source of our own. The months of toil and nights are paying off. The solar engine is almost complete. It's falling apart. Powered by the sun. Built by logical men. This will be the power for a new age. A new age that does not have us living off the teat of a fantasy. We're smart. We can channel that desperation. Clear the solar collectors in their pit and scavenge the last pieces from the temple. Let's get started. It's time to offer the people a choice.
Well, that's not quite what I expected to happen, but I guess it will do. No, don't fall! Saved your life, mate. Saved your life. Oh, doesn't matter. That seemed overly complicated, didn't it? There's that beautiful sky I was talking about. Hello, sky. We all done, crazy machine? So if I just, no. What do these do? Ah, we need to find a replacement for this. Oh. Okay. Now that means, I'm guessing, we need to go back to the tower, or the Queen's Tower. Because we need the food and water thing. Yeah, that doesn't do anything at the moment. So I'm guessing we need to go back and get the food and water things from the Queen's Tower. So, well, let's do that then, eh? Let's do that. There was a little bit of complaining that the game does require you to ferry back and forth between the same locations a little bit, which is a bit of a shame. I know that Cloud had a relatively small team, but it'd be nice if there were a few more environments. Like I said, I think I said in the comments, the first game, although the first game was relatively small, and you essentially have the outside environment, the first time you meet the Hermit, and then like the down underneath part, it did kind of feel less like you were sort of trapped in a single area, just because it was relatively linear. So you went through it once and that was it. It was also quite short, I guess, which is why they chose to extend this one out a little bit more. So it's probably about the same amount of actual area, about floor space, as there was in the first game. Just in this one, you have to ferry yourself back and forth a little bit, which is a bit of a shame. At least that time, going back to the Tower of Course, I did go to a new area. I did get into his study. So we'll see if that... We suppose we need to go up into Sarah's royal viewing box, don't we? So maybe we'll get something a bit new this time as well, rather than just picking something up and taking it back again. Because that is a bit of a shame. It is a bit padding, isn't it, really? So no beast talk today.
Sebastian is coming for the heart.
Yes.
I know it.
Yes, he 100% is.
Unlocking the oldest machine techs. The Starseed gave us life, yes. But it also connects us with other worlds.
Yes.
And that is where I will go tonight. Beyond. Take a piece of my hex and disappear into the city. You will be my guarantee that if I am captured, Bastion will not gain access to the heart.
Bastion? Oh, that's new.
If I cannot find help on the other side of the Starseed, I will return, and together we will open the engine. I will not curse the beast forever.
Who are you talking to?
The least that I can do.
Aw, but then you did. So, kind of irrelevant that you said you're not going to do it? So there must be... There has to be something we can do then, mustn't there? Because this apparently contains a crystal that we need to get. So how do we get these crystals and things? It's not there. He did say we need to go up into the royal box, which we need to do by doing something to the lift. So I guess we'll do that. Shame that doesn't turn when it's on the pedestal there. Looks like it should be doing so. We can't do it with the grasp. So let's just see if anything changes when we get up here then. I'm not sure that it does. Okay. There doesn't seem to be a higher up area for us to go, so this must be the royal viewing box. So what are we doing here? Still can't take that off the floor. So we still need another 2 of these. A little bit stuck there. Can we just... We can't pick that one up anymore. Anyway, enough faffing with that, I guess. Where are we going to go? And the grasp still does nothing in this? Grasp still does nothing. We cheat and go around the outside? No. Well, colour me confused. So nothing we can really do with that one. Huh. Yeah. Really not very sure what to do. Because that's not going to line up with anything, I don't think, is it? Or is that one going to line up? No, not quite. So no, none of that's going to line up. So how do we get these crystals? The other thing we can do is move this down. What does that gain us? I really don't know. Unless I missed something in the Tower of Cogs. Oh, hello. One didn't really want to do that, did we? Unless I missed something in the Tower of Cogs. So I guess we should go back to the Tower of Cogs? Because I'm confused. Alright. Well, let's try it, see what happens. I must have missed something in the solar room. I need to bring those things with me, I bet, don't I? That's what I did. I need to bring those 2 broken bits with me, I bet. He's already stolen them from the machines. There's only 2 of those crystals in existence. The 2 that he's already got in his machine. So I need to take them back and get them charged up. Maybe, something like that. It's gotta be, right? Gots to be. It's gots to be, I tells ya. I do love this screen. It's such a shame you can't see it. The only way I could get you to see it would be to use the Oculus mirror and record that, but then you do lose a bit of quality when you record directly from the Oculus mirror. So I think even if you set it to do a 1080 window, it does just take a standard, whatever, I think it's a 720 by default. I think it does just take that and stretch it up. It doesn't actually give you a higher resolution shot.
Oh, she's too smart to give us the power we need. We'll have to build a power source of our own, based on science.
Based on science.
Oh, the system is falling apart.
Oh shit.
The fantasy. It's all falling apart now. You can feel it. Soon the people will be desperate. If we're smart, we can channel that desperation into anger. Let's get started.
Oh shit. Where are the things? They're not in my bag, are they? No. Can't ever put that bag back properly in the Steam VR version for some reason. Just seems to be a little bit more finicky. I'm not sure why. Right, crap. I think you need those things, and those things don't work anymore. Thank you, bag. Well, they're not there. So either you don't need them, or what? Or what's the option? Nothing here looks like it'd fit in there, does it? No. I think I'm going to have to quit the game and come back in, because they give you a little hint, a little roundup of what you're supposed to be doing, don't they? When you load, or say don't they, like everyone knows. When you first load the game up on the initial loading screen, it gives you a hint as to what your current objective is. I don't think it does that. No, because that's just the Steam VR thing. So I might have to do that, because I am super confused. Nothing in here that looks like those things we pulled out.
Crystal, and you let him down.
Nothing I can even pick up. The fact I could pick those things up should have been my clue to put it in the bag.
The Ember engine.
Should have been my clue. You can't put the books in the bag, can you? No. Okay, that's fine. Alright, well I'm gonna quit out and reload the game, I guess, to try and figure out what I'm doing now, because I'm a bit stuck, so I'll be back momentarily. Okay, so I'm back, and crap. Not very helpful. All she said was the solar engine can lower you into the city below. Good, but only if you repair it. Less good. Less good. So are these back? No, I'm absolutely 100% lost then.
The system is falling apart. The fantasy.
I was relying on those being back. I don't know how you're supposed to fix it otherwise.
Soon the people will be desperate. If we're smart, we can channel that desperation into anger.
I just don't know.
Started.
I just don't know. Should we just bash it with tools? Just gonna put that in there. Perfect. The only reason I'm going for these is because they're lit up by the light there, which is the same light that they have on there, pretty much. So I'll just fixed. So confused. Do you have to move the dead body out of the way? Is that causing some sort of a problem? Grasp still does nothing. I can't get an upgraded grasp. That's not a thing that exists. I have no idea. It's got to be the crystals, right? Has to be the crystals. We need this machine to get into the city below, because I'm guessing this is going to raise a lift over here then? Guessing that's what's going to happen? Well, they won't let me look over there. I'm assuming that's what will happen. It's going to raise a lift, which we're going to get on to go down to the city below. How do I get this thing working? I don't know, mate. I don't know. honestly do not know. It's obviously not the things I took out of there, which doesn't make sense, because surely they would be the crystals from the bits back in the Queen's Tower. I guess I'll have to go back to the Queen's Tower again, but what for? What am I even looking for? I've got no idea. I know what I'm looking for, the things which fit in there, the crystal things, but where? Where are they then? There's nothing out here, is there? I'm sure there's not. It's just William, just a shooting thing, just some books. Nothing to do with those. Nothing in here. Shush. Just be quiet, man. I mean, you're no use to me whatsoever.
Sycophant had the last crystal, and you let him
that's
down into the city? We need that crystal to unlock the Ember engine.
Hey, buddy.
Down there and find him.
Hey, buddy. How's it going? Aren't you a little cutie? Aren't you a little cutie? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Let's pretend I didn't just try and throw him through the window. That's fine. There's nothing in here. So it has to be... Good job, mate. Has to be back in the Queen's Tower, right? Because it specifically has the icons for food and water, so it has to be in the Queen's Tower. Has to be. Bits we're looking for have to be there. So we will pop back to the Queen's Tower once more. Or Queen's Palace, I should say. But the only thing that's changed is our grasp. Hello, pocket watch. Or compass. Missed it. The only thing that's changed is our grasp. The only thing we can do with that is put the ball on the pedestal in the middle, which does nothing. Unless we play the purple song. Put the ball on the pedestal in the middle and then play the purple song. What was the purple song, though? I think it was just like 4 of the left hand, the deepest note, wasn't it, for me? It did change. I got it wrong the first time, and then it changed. So the only thing I can do different is to lift this up, and I assume it belongs here. Unless you put it up there? That's where you put it? That's where you put it. Oh, it seems so obvious as soon as I looked up there. It's going to turn your back on me, are you? It's going to turn your back on me like the rude person that you are. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, that is. Look at that. Just 180 degrees around. Like she doesn't even care I'm a person. Hello, book. There's all sorts of things here. Okay, what's this say? The Arbalest. Mother enjoyed bragging about her impeccable skill with the Arbalest as she picked off entire Wizgog gangs far off in the distance. The Wizgog explosions were always quite loud. You could often hear their explosions intertwine with Mother's laughter as they both bounced off the walls of the pit. Mother could also use her power to shoot directly into the centre of hex locks and open the socket beneath. The seated hex cubes and spheres would shoot from their sockets when Mother hit them with her weapon. Ah, okay, there we go. Mother enjoyed showing off her powers of control to whomever she could court, whoever would hold court. The Arbalest is also a tool of cruelty, and it was not uncommon to witness Mother threaten citizens with a charged orb for even the smallest grievance. Mother loved the power of the Arbalest gave her. She loved the smell of fear and the sight of a cold sweat. I reject the Arbalest, as I will not become her. Cool, good stuff. We're gonna go... Oh. We're going to go left and stay left, I guess. Not much time left, really, so... Hello, buddies. Come here, little buddy. Oh, that's not him, is it? So I guess we will just do the first bit of this and see where it takes us. I spent a little bit too much time just jerking around, really, didn't I? I'm assuming these are the royal family who have not been interred in a particularly pleasant manner. What's that sound? Sounds like it's going to be a... Oh, it's going to be one of them. This isn't anything? Oh, this is. The 30th King Michael. Our vainglorious rat King Michael. He spent his lion's share time inventing new ways to love himself. The king jeopardized our ability to eat and drink by turning our sacred life machines into tools of self-idolization. If only he had cared for us as a fraction of how much he loved himself. Why haven't they all got one? Why haven't they all got one? And why are they just not really interred very nicely? The 41st, Queen Janine. Our impeccable puppet, Queen Janine. It was a loss of reasoning from the beginning that made her our queen, and her stupidity maintained that shocking decline in reason. It knew no bound, her propensity for being precisely perpendicular from logic. No way to really talk about your queen, is it? Can't do anything with that, can't do anything with that. Okay then, so... let's head on down. But then I may well have to leave the recording there. A little bit frustrating because I did spend a little bit of time just dancing around, but I don't... Sometimes people say I should cut those sort of things out, but it's part of the game. If I spend 10 minutes looking around for something, it's kind of part of the game. So, I don't like to. I like to do full Let's Plays, really, rather than edit them too much. Must be near the bottom, because there's a couple of, yeah, there we go. A couple of stories popped up. So we'll read these two, and then we will leave that there, I think. So who is this? The 42nd King Matthews. These are not in any sort of order, are they? Our gleeful idiot, King Matthews. He laughed as his kingdom fell into disrepair and his people raged against each other for scraps. Countless starved to death. The gogs multiplied, and the idiot laughed alone in his tower. They had some really terrible rulers, apparently. The 31st Queen Jennifer. Our simple-minded dolt, Queen Jennifer. The vacuous space between her ears did not do much to solve the problems that she inherited. She died achieving little, and her people cared even less than that for their loss. Wow, okay, yeah. Really don't like your rulers very much. So I'm getting for this. Always go left. Right, yeah, we'll read this one and we'll have to leave it there then, I think. The 12th, Queen Tiffany. Our torpid louse, Queen Tiffany. What else should be said about such a beautiful and vacuous creature? What she lacked in drive, she made up for in laziness. Truly a pointless life if there ever was one to be deemed so. She let this all rot before her. Yeah, really terrible rulers. So, can't say I'm overly surprised it all went kind of tits up, really, because I haven't read about many of them, but the ones I have read about seem to be absolutely useless. Absolutely useless. I do like that there is a couple of gaps here and there as well. So it's not just entirely full with bodies, that kind of makes sense. I wonder what some of the purple ones are. Wonder why some are purple. Maybe that'll become clear at some point. Alright, well I'm going to leave that there then. Hope you've enjoyed this latest little jaunt through the world of... hasn't got a name, has it? The world of the Heart of the Emberstone. If you did enjoy it at any point, please do click the like button. That is very much appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and of course leave any comments down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I see them. Also, don't forget to check out the Organ Quarter video if you're interested in VR horror games for the Rift or the Vive. There is a giveaway for that, so just pop there and check out the link in the description. And of course, don't forget to join me Wednesdays at 6 PM for our regularly scheduled streaming. I will be continuing on with Alien Isolation until I've done Alien Isolation, so probably at least a couple more weeks. So come along, see what that's like, keep me company and say hello, that'd be awesome. Otherwise, I will see you next time in The Gallery, Part 2, Heart of the Emberstone, and thank you very much for joining me.